I know what it's like to juggle an ever-expanding punch list while supporting your family and others. I also know that it is physically and financially demanding to do home renovations. Frank and Lori have definitely bitten off more than they can chew, and I want to take some projects off their plate. Welcome home.
Wow.
It's been 10 years.
You guys made it happen.
Working on it, and I can't believe it. Hi, I'm Lori.
And I'm Frank.
And we are the Cordasco family. Breakfast, guys. We live here in this house in Point Pleasant with our 3 children. Ava is 15, Frankie is 14, and Liv, or Oliver, is 6. Our family is close, but crazy.
Yeah, very active. There's just always some kind of chaos, I guess.
Good chaos. I am a reading specialist, so I work with a lot of teachers on what to do for their struggling readers at all different grade levels. I tutor kids in kindergarten up through probably 3rd grade. I think sometimes struggling readers fall through the cracks. So the biggest misconception about children with reading difficulties is that they're not smart. Some of the kids that I help are the brightest kids. It's just their brain doesn't work the way other kids learn to read, and they need to be taught a different way. These 3 letters together, ready?
I started working with Miss Cordasco in 2nd grade. I had a learning disability and I was having a hard time reading.
I started with Mrs. Cordasco when I was 6 years old, and she helped me with fluency, reading, sentences, and vowels and letters.
He comes out of her house very excited to share what he's accomplished. There's no words for her. She's just an amazing educator, and what she gives to not only my children, with the community.
I think I've learned what an impact being a teacher can make, especially now. I've been here in Point Pleasant for the last 11 years, so the first kids that I worked with are graduating this year. So seeing them and what they've overcome and where they are now, I never thought that I would have that big of an impact in some of their lives.
She really proved to me that anything is possible with the right resources and the right attitude, and that just showed me that I could really be anything I wanted to be and do anything that I wanted to do.
The Cordascos, they love their community, and they want their fixer-upper to feel like a forever home. But they also want it to be safer for their kids and the children that Lori tutors every day after school. However, for over a decade, this home has been a daunting work in progress.
We hit it hard. We got a lot accomplished. It's just now we're at the point where there's a couple large things left that we have to do. It's just kind of overwhelming after all this time. I am a union electrician. When I come home from work, I walk through the door and I see air compressors and hoses and nail guns and hammers, and I feel like I never left work. So I never get that sense of like, okay, I can relax.
So the stairs, they are super steep. The treads are super narrow. There's no railing.
There's splinters coming out of the railing.
Yeah.
The treads are so small, those of us with adult-sized feet have a
Even
trouble
when our
getting down
parents are
sometimes.
over, I get worried about
Yeah.
our parents going up and down the steps.
Kind of got shuffled to the side and we had to choose our battles at the time.
I know what it's like to juggle an ever-expanding punch list while supporting your family and others. I also know that it is physically and financially demanding to do home renovations. Frank and Lori have definitely bitten off more than they can chew, and I want to take some projects off their plate.
The light is really dim right now. It's there, but it's really dim.
It's getting further away. So, the fact that George could possibly consider us for a rescue would be like a complete blessing.
It's been a journey for sure, and we've come so far, and I feel like at times we have been kind of like, oh my gosh, what are we doing? What did we get ourselves
Why
into?
do we do this?
What's up, Lori? What's up, Frank? How are you guys?
George came out of nowhere.
Seeing him on our doorstep was a bit surreal.
I just wanted to just let you know that I get it. There's so many people out there who are dealing with stuff in some way, shape, or form of what you guys are dealing with. And we're coming to take care of everything we can.
We appreciate that.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Come on, bring it in. I really do it for the hugs.
Oh, it's just one step closer to accomplishing what we set out to do in the beginning. Going to help us to get this done. it's humbling.
George to the Rescue is sponsored in part by Filtrete Air Filtration Products. For more info, go to filtrete.com.
Listen, the second I pulled into the driveway, I can tell that this house has been under construction for a hot minute. And since we are here in Point Pleasant, there's only one person to call to help me out on this rescue. Designer extraordinaire, Miss Tracy Pearce from the Pearce Design Group. Tracy, what's up? Oh, back at it, another rescue.
Back at it.
As you can see, it's a little industrial, a little rough. We got unfinished projects left, right, and center. 3 kids. I don't know if this is what your house looks like, but my house, it's like projects galore that just aren't finished. But unfortunately for them, it's just been going on for so long. They've been dealing with so much, so being able to come in here and get this all buttoned up for them, it's gonna make a huge difference.
Lori is such an instrumental figure here in town. She not only helps a lot of the children here in this community, but she personally has helped my own daughter, June. She was diagnosed with dyslexia, and I can happily say that my daughter is now an honor roll student.
They're living through the construction. So we got literally boxes of flooring over there, drills, tools, levels.
And toys.
And toys.
There's some nice opportunities here. This is a big, wide open space. We gotta get them organized. We want it to feel homey, and we want the kids to walk in and feel comfortable and excited to learn. One of the biggest challenges that we're facing right now is keeping the Cordasco family separated from Lori's work. So there's a perfect little small room. As soon as you enter in, we're gonna make that private so she can close the doors and focus on the student, and the student can focus on their education, and then the family can still live just outside that door.
What about these stairs? This is as raw as it gets. Probably have to have, I mean, they have a 6-year-old, so you don't want them.
Yeah.
You can't leave this as is.
No, there's a lot of safety issues here.
There was a lot of unfinished projects going on in this house, but what's really going to be the crux of our issues is the staircase. So I am bringing in the whole team from John Tym Builders to help us get this place finished up.
Yeah, these stairs definitely are a challenge. Everything's kind of off.
How many people have fallen going either up or down these stairs? You're
Probably,
like, boom, boom.
probably a couple, because
Right.
I don't know what there was no railing when we were here, but
No.
if it was open like this,
Yeah.
or you're going. First thoughts I saw the staircase was, let's pull the staircase out, which was not something that we can do. So we're gonna fix it up to the point where we don't have them leaning anymore. The stair heights are all about the same height. We can have a good railing on it, make them so they're safe for everybody to use.
Listen, folks, I cannot stress it enough. Safety always has to come first. Protecting your hearing. The 3M Pro Protect electronic hearing protection is perfect for the job site or for mowing the lawn at home. And they're super comfy. So John, we're tackling this house on all fronts, not just the inside, but this entire front yard is getting a facelift.
The front of the house, when you pull up, it definitely looked like a job site.
I mean, right now we just obviously got scraps, sand, not a lick of grass.
So we're gonna do a simple cleanup. We've got them doing the rough work right now with the sprinkler system, getting all the pipes, getting the trenches laid. Then we'll finish off the grading. About 5 tons of topsoil coming in to finish that off with.
What a difference sod makes. And then today we had John's guys, Kevin, who does all of his landscaping, and their crew ready to go to really outfit what is just gonna add a lot of beauty to the front of the house.
We're finished outside.
All right, team, way to go. Welcome home.
Wow.
It's been 10 years.
Hey, you guys made it happen.
Working on it, and I can't believe this.
Tracy and Tracy and Tracy! What's up? We have 2 Tracys on George Rescue today. We have Tracy Pearce, which we all know is our designer who we love. And today we also have Tracy Kelly from Divine Design by Tracy. And she is a muralist, an artist, and the 3 of us together are going to design this focal wall.
Frank and Lori love stripes, so we're gonna give them some stripes as soon as they walk in their door.
I like it.
Make it a little more nautical.
So instead of using a wallpaper, we're We're using Tracy.
Yeah, we're using Tracy.
And I love it. And we're using a lot of tape, so
Yeah.
we're gonna figure it out that way.
Yeah.
We're using the 3M Scotch Glue Delicate Surface Painter's Tape, and we're just doing strips.
Paint is over here, so Frank, that's for you and Ella to share. This is for you and Junie to share, okay?
Tracy has brought a couple students who have really benefited from Miss Cordasco's tutoring.
Today we are putting together a little DIY. We are building and painting some adorable bookends for her. She's a reading specialist and she loves to read herself.
Guys, how much do we love Miss Cordasco?
A lot.
A lot.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be where I am today without her.
You're off to college. You're off to Vassar. Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
really amazing.
Thank you so much.
I'm not kidding. I'm bringing you guys on all the rescues. I need more help. It's like a hot glue walrus. So I have an idea on something I want to do right before you enter the house. So I'm heading up to Home Depot to meet with my friend Danielle from 3M to make sure I have the right products for the project. So I'm just finishing up an awesome project for a teacher and her family, and I just want to do a little outdoor decor. So I was going to see if there was any Command products that I could use to hang some string lights and a sign.
Well, all of our Command products, they all hold strongly and remove cleanly.
Totally.
But they're not all created the same. We don't only make indoor products, we actually do make outdoor products as well. Our Command outdoor line is UV resistant and water resistant, so it can hold up in the coldest of cold or in the hottest of hot. So this one, if you might hang that sign either on the door or on the siding. If it's on the door on the glass, it's going to be hidden in plain sight with that clear hook and the clear strip. Or let's say you said you were going to hang some lights. This one comes with the outdoor, but it's a foam strip, so it's even more conformable to some of the slightly textured surfaces.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Want to go to the job site with me?
Oh.
See what I'm dealing with?
I would
Maybe you
love
can
to.
actually help me do a little design?
I would love to come help you design and get everything set up for the family.
Oh, perfect. All right, hop in the car.
Wow, George, this looks great.
I want to put the twinkly lights up on the inside so you don't see them from the street, but they cast like a little
I
glow.
think these light clips will work great. One of the great things is that they can change out whatever is hanging from those clips for the season. So if it's Halloween, changing the colors, or maybe garland in the wintertime, they can still decorate without damage.
All right, Danielle, this is the sign that we had made for Miss Cordasco. Obviously,
Love
she
it.
is a tutor and a reading teacher, so it's a good day to learn Miss Cordasco.
George and I picked out a large clear hook that if it's mounted on the door, it can be hidden in plain sight on the window, or it can still hold strongly on a number of other surfaces that are right in the entryway. The welcome sign and the lights turned out great, and I really hope the Cordasco family loves it.
Whoa, Tracy, this place looks amazing.
Thank
Wow.
you.
We are running to the finish line here on this rescue. We got the team from Miltex here. They're doing our custom window treatments. We're changing out the filters in the HVAC system, make sure everyone's breathing easy.
So excited. This is one of my favorite days. We have Joe from LJ Regency and his crew. They're doing a white glove delivery for us for all of our furniture. The overall aesthetic is clean, coastal. I wanted to give it like a little Nantucket vibe, make it look like some of the pieces were collected over time.
What is like the philosophy behind not over cluttering, but adding just enough pieces?
I always try to incorporate some texture into the different layers and mix in different finishes. We have a nice, pretty, soft blonde wood with dark rustic black.
I'm just holding this. What is an instrument?
That's not an instrument.
You can make music.
You can make music with it. So the focal point of the living room is this beautiful fireplace. Our friends over at Oceana Designs donated the slab material. It's a gorgeous white marble, very simple and classic. You look like, what's that?
My mom has a hat like
Is
this.
it
Madeline. Yeah, Madeline. Probably my favorite part of this entire project was doing the stripes in the foyer with Tracy and Tracy.
Here's your purse.
And my purse. And we are off to the beach. Just the way that that wall pops, and it's the first thing you see when you come through the doors.
I'd love to give the family just a little extra storage. They're a family of 5. On the side, maybe hang some hooks.
Just some
over here.
hooks, and they can put whatever they want,
Yeah.
whether it's like their beach hat. This is the 3M Claw drywall hook. So you remember
That's perfect.
the claws are awesome because you don't need any tools. There's no fuss. There's no studs. You literally just push and hang.
That's awesome.
Boom. I love how this space has all these different areas. There's obviously the hangout area, there's the couch, there's the TV, but there's also a game area. There's a place for parents to hang out while they drop off their kids. This is the reason we came here in the first place. We got to make sure that there's a space for the kids to be tutored in. Wow, this space, can you believe it? This is like literally like, this was like a catch-all. They had just like junk in here, just stuff stored to the gills. Here's a little reader.
I couldn't pass up on that. She inspires so many of the kids to bust out a book and read.
The DIY came out pretty awesome. Would you look at that?
And the kids did a nice collection for us.
They did. Well, they did all the hard work. The most important element of this rescue was the study that we were able to create for Lori so that she can continue to tutor these students. Lori makes a big difference in these kids' lives. Actually, one of the kids, Ella, said to me, she's like, you know, without Lori, I wouldn't be where I am today. She's like, you can't get far in this life if you can't read. And that is what Lori provides to these kids and so many kids. So being able to create this space for her to continue to teach and tutor these students, that's the most important thing we did in this home. Wow. What's up, Cordascos?
Oh my God.
It's really nice.
Oh my God, it's insane.
Yeah.
Wow, like this is what I always wanted this.
I know! Mission accomplished. We have got the Cordascos home.
Oh my God.
Wow.
What's up, Cordascos?
Oh my God.
The last time they saw the front of this house, it was a disaster. It was a full construction zone. There's a trailer over there, a tree, all dirt, no grass. This is gonna be pretty exciting. This is a true welcome home.
Holy cow.
You recognize the place?
We had no idea that anything was going to be done in the front yard. So getting around the corner and I saw a little bit of grass and some stones out by the sidewalk. Then I noticed we had a curb out front and it's just overwhelming.
I understand you've been working 60-hour weeks. You guys trying to finish school. You've been living in a construction site. You're teaching, you're tutoring, you're doing all that. We want to make your life a little bit easier, so that's why we got Tracy and John and the whole gang together to make sure that you guys could come home to a finished house.
Thank you very much,
Thank
man.
you.
I can't wait.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
Wow.
It looks so good. My God, this is so much different than I was picturing, and I love it.
It's really nice.
Oh my God, it's insane. The first thing I saw when I walked through the front door was that accent wall. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, those are the things that I, you know, like,
Yeah, we would
doing
never
my own
think of
house,
doing
could
something like
never,
that.
ever do something like that, and it's just such like that special touch. It's gorgeous. Everything.
I can't get over the steps.
Those old stairs were a little, well, slanted, dangerous,
Yeah.
steep.
They were a problem. Well, attention to details.
Yeah, I mean, like the staircase, the pictures being hung up, the furniture, every little piece is kind of speaks to our family. I don't know what else to say. I don't have any.
Yeah, I'm like speechless. I think you guys nailed it. I'm telling you, this is like, it's overwhelming.
Perfect. Every piece of it.
Oh my God. That is like unbelievable.
Oh my gosh.
There's cabinets and
Storage galore.
that's unbelievable.
My teaching space has never been ideal, so this space is perfect. It's quiet, it's going to be organized, I have a space to put everything.
And that bookshelf over there, that was made with love by some of your students.
Oh my gosh! The fact that the kids became involved in this project and the community, I mean, I don't feel like we deserved it. I don't know. It means everything. Thank you for all you do for the kids.
And for being a good friend. John Tym crushed it.
Oh, yeah.
His guys
were working like crazy.
Yeah.
It's been 10 years.
You guys
of
made it happen.
working on it, and I can't believe you guys did this.
Oh.
Oh, Lord.
Mission accomplished. We have got the Cordascos home. These are the amazing people that came through the doors to make this all possible. Guys, I can't thank you enough. Look at the smiles on their faces. Thank you guys for being the village that made this rescue possible.
Tracy and John Tym and George and anyone that did any little piece of work in this house, I can't thank you enough. I had this vision for so long, and to have it all like come together like this, it's just like, it's such a gift, so thank you.